Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of a collab I'm doing with Anya Stamper and Amy Slaton. We're doing a black teal look. I'm going to jump in pretty quick, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you, and if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I'm okay with that. So I am going to kind of try to jump in pretty quick. I was going to use this new Dream palette by Anastasia. It's the highlighter one, and I'm holding on to it, and I looked in it, doesn't have the colors I need, so we'll use it another day. But yeah, we're going to jump in. My hair is everywhere. I actually need to pull it out of my way. There we go. So I'm first going to start off with, I moisturized in the beginning of part 1. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a primer. I'm going to start off with the Hourglass Veil and take just a little bit of this. Rub it in. Not going to use a lot. What else? And then I'm going to take a little bit of my Tatcha Silk Cream. Looks like that. And get a good amount on your finger. They say a rice size, but usually about that much is good. I was just rubbing my finger and rubbing it in, but it actually works better when you do it a little bit more like this and spread it out on your face. I've just noticed, so. This is so good. Like, everybody who's used it, it's like their new, you know, holy grail. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Tarte. This is the smoothing, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to put this over the bumps I have, the texture. Because every time I go out in the sun, and my sun is exposed, whether I have anything like SPF on it or not, it makes my skin act up. So I am just kind of taking this and making sure I'm all nice and smoothed out. And I can feel a bunch of texture all over my face. So I'm trying to help me out here a little bit with it. Alright, that'll work. Alright, and that's it. Only 20 hours later. And 20 primers later. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to use a couple. I'm going to use the Perfect Peach Perfect, and then the Born This Way by Too Faced, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of NARS. So I'm just going to go on the back of my hand. Shake all these up kind of good. This is my favorite all time. The NARS Radiant Longwear. I actually, when this settles, it's down to like here. I need to go get a new one. I was going to get one the other day and then forgot. And I'm going to take just a pump of the, it smells so good. It's not as strong as the peach stuff, but it smells pretty good. And we're going to stick that on Zibic on the back of our hand. Sarah, duh. We're going to stick it on our face. There we go. You had to think about it for a minute. A couple extra dabs there. We got something going on upstairs there. I probably made myself way too much. Either I always make too much or too little, so you never know. Come on, mirror. Ooh, sorry guys. I had to move my mirror a little bit. And I'm so clusterfucked in the space that I have. It's incredible. Alright, I'm going to take whatever I have left on my hands. So I just do this. It kind of helps so it doesn't soak up all the product. Wetting your brush does the same thing. And then I just get it on here good. And we are going to blend all this out real quick. I like super full coverage. I am like cake queen. I love the cake. So I have a lot to cover up, and that's why. There are days that I just use the It Cosmetics CC, just on like super light days, just for the SPF usually, and just to even out my skin tone. But most of the time, if I'm putting makeup on, I go full freaking coverage. And this is the Love is the Foundation brush by It Cosmetics. And these brows. Ooh. I'm getting them re-tattooed on the 5th of July. So I'm super close. I'm super excited. I went in like what, a week ago or something, and I was gonna try to convince her to do them, and she was right. I really did need to wait the full 2 months. I can see the swelling going down even more, and I hadn't even noticed that they were really my right here was still swollen. That's why there's kind of a dip. It's because it's swollen. So I can see that going down every day a little bit more. So I'm glad I listened to her. Because I have so many tattoos, I think I know better than them, and I don't. I'm not a tattoo artist, so I needed to trust her. She's the sweetest little Asian lady, and she's so good at what she does. She's been doing it for 30 years, and I just needed to trust her, so we're trusting her. Well, this one cleaned up really good, and this one's got, ooh, hold on a second. Normally you would take a wipe. I'm a little ghetto, so I just kind of do whatever. It'll be fine. We'll fix it with concealer. This one is pulled down a lot more than this side. Look at the difference. Trying to clean it up a little. Alright, well, we'll fix it with some concealer. Alright, I think that'll do. And just kind of go around and buff it all in, make sure we're good. Most people would use a beauty blender and go over it. I just use this because I'm lazy. And too much work is just too much work. Alright, now I'm going to do my concealer, and I'm going to go in with the, this is the Born This Way by Too Faced, and then the NARS Radiant. They're literally matching their little guys. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced one first. Get a little hydration under there and clean this guy up. And then I am going to go in with my sponge, and I'm going to first spray it with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I always forget how to say this. I don't use it a lot, but I just washed this, so I don't want it to soak up all my product. Okay. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. Mirror, please. And blend the shit out of this. Oh, I love cleaning up a mess with concealer. It's like the highlight of my day. See this one? Oh man, I really gotta clean this one up and make it even. Good lord. She is not even. Ooh. I don't even know how that happened. How did we get so uneven? If you see glitter in my hair, it's because I've washed my hair 100 times and I still can't get the glitter to go away completely. It just pops up whenever it wants. And I'm okay with it. Alright, yes. Clean my eyes for me. Thank you. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the NARS Radiant. Just kind of be a little extra. I was going to grab my Shape Tape, but I think I can get away with these two today. Pretty sure I'll be able to. I wish the little stoppers in this would let us take out more. I hate going back in 20 times. I feel like I'm just wiping on my face and then sticking it back in, and I don't want bacteria in there. And it drives me crazy. Okay, what's gonna have to do? Let's get these out of my way. And then same thing, same little beauty blender. Be a little carefuler once I get closer to this eyeshadow. There we go. Oh, that helps so much, spraying your brush ahead of time when it's clean. It's so much easier. We're never really truly even, are we? So I'm not going to sweat it too much. We're always a little off here on Sarah's channel. Alright, alright, bronzer. So I do cream products. I go through a whole thing of cream things. It's just what I do. It's my thing. Give me one sec, guys. Hold on. I need to get my stuff together. Alright, I'm going to use a little bit of Smashbox primer water, and I put this primer water on every brush that I use with cream products. It just helps, the brushes are so dry, so to each their own. However you use cream products is up to you. This is just kind of what works for me. I'm going to use my Chanel, hold on, the Chanel de Slaton, I can never say it, Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's bougie. This is like my favorite one to use though. And I just like laying down the cream. I think it really helps for summer, even though I do this routine during the winter too. I just think it helps your makeup a lot. So, oh, la la la. Someone's texting me. Don't text me. It's my cousin. Oops. Alright. This just adds a little something, and I think it helps my bronzers out. So that's why I like to add it. Give my face a little color back, since I white it out with my completely pale skin. I can't be in the sun. I seem to break out if I use fake tanners. It's just, I can't win. I think I meant to just be pasty, and that's okay. Let's see, what's next? Okay, cream contour. So, whoa, don't you go anywhere. I'm going to use my Anastasia cream contouring kit, and I usually go in to a mixture of those. Do I need oil? Probably. Sorry guys, I did not prepare myself. I use the Maracuja oil, and I drop a little bit in these cream contouring products. Pretty much every palette I have to do that with any type of cream contouring stuff. So it's just, and I just kind of mix it all around like so, and it doesn't ruin anything. It's really nice. So that's a lot. Okay, well, we're gonna just, woo, literally makes it so easy to blend out though, like so easy. Yeah, okay. Sorry guys, probably covering you up. There was enough on my brush to go all the way around my head. You see that? That's what that oil will do. It kind of just creams it out a little bit for you. And I usually stick the darker one under my chin just to help me hide my big ol' double chin, triple chin. Okay. And now we're gonna blend all that out. Hopefully it all blends out. Sometimes she don't look that good. Same thing, I'm just gonna use different brushes to do this process. It's a bit of a long process, but I like the effect from it, so. Oh, I brought that way too high up. Holy shit, okay. Such is life. That was a lot of cream, or a lot of oil I accidentally put in there, so she's a little creamy today. Oh yeah, we beat. Who's been following the Trisha Paytas drama? I've been kind of watching it. I'm more disappointed that if you love someone and they called you fat and you broke up with them over it, I don't know. I'd hate to think of all the people I'd lose in my life if they made a joke at my expense and I couldn't get over it, you know. I'm going to use the Torrid. This is a liquid blush by NARS. It's a little bit of a deeper coral color, and this one is so freaking watery, I don't understand, and I shook it up. I don't know why she's so watery. I'm not even going to wet my brush for this because she is so, fuck me. That's way too much. Shit. Okay, hold on, let me wipe some of this off, and I'm not going to be using what's on the back of my hand. That was plenty. Okay, and we're just going to blend this up and do this all day. Like I said, I go for the full cream process. This looks a little crazy, damn it, Sarah. I need to figure out how I'm going to use that Torrid one because she's so pigmented. It's crazy and so bright. And I barely put any down. I barely picked any up. And I just kind of blend it in up here. And that will do. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of go over and blend into that a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. Clean it all up a little and go a little ham. Okay. Boy. Such a good little blush though. I love it. Don't get me wrong. She's just crazy. I have to move stuff out of my way too, so sorry guys, bear with me a little bit. Alright, let's do our powders now. Where did I put, oh, I was like, where did I put my powders? Get some of the shit out of my way. Oh, I just lost my cap, damn it. Okay, so I am going to use this. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, and I'm going to use the other ethereal. I haven't used these in a while. I've been using the Hourglass one nonstop, so I just thought we would give this one a go. This smells so good. I'm going to stick it in the bottom of, oh, so much just came out. Oh my god. Oh lord. Okay, I'm going to take a dry beauty sponge and stick that under my eye. Oh, I get it in my mouth and it tastes good. Don't eat this, but if you happen to get some in your mouth, you'll see what I mean. This is so good. I'm like purposely putting too much on salt. Taste it. Yeah, I need help, I know. I'm damaged. So I'm going to use this because it's kind of a, it keeps getting in my mouth. This is kind of a brightening one. Look at that pimple I have right there. Oof, yuck. So I'm just going to use it to brighten where I put my concealers. And I usually don't bake this area, I just kind of rub it in, so. I could probably just use this whole thing to set my face. I think I'm just gonna leave the other one because there's so much left in my cap. Yeah, I'll just set my face like with the rest of this one. Because I can keep evening it. Oh, it's so good. Oops. I need to re-dye my hair black. I can see my dark brown hair starting to pop through. Okay, yeah, we were able to use what's left in the cap. Set our whole face. This is going to make me very matte. I'm going to spray a lot of shit on it to lighten it up a little bit, but it's good for that. Okay, and then next I am going to, well, I'm going to put these out of my way because I have to, I don't have room. Oof, okay. Let's do the rest of the powders that I got to do. I'm going to use my Anastasia bronzer in Rosewood. Just like that. And then I forget to name the brushes. This is a Morphe R2. I use a different brush constantly. Ah, come on. I'm going to use this to warm up our face, but we already have so much cream down that we don't got to do too much. And these are very pigmented, and I forget every time, and I always go really, really heavy on them, so my bad. Okay, that'll work. We got a lot on the face. Ooh, I'm a lot darker than I normally like to get with all this. Jesus. It was the cream contouring, I'm pretty sure. I just went a little too ham with it. Alright, and then next I'm gonna contour with some powders. I'm gonna use my contouring kit by Anastasia. A lot of these, I'm just using some Anastasia products. I'm gonna use this middle one. Probably the middle one and the first one. I just kind of like do this because I usually see I make it too dark. I'm just gonna go right there since I have so much on. I'm not even gonna do anything else, but I'm gonna go in all of them and go along my jaw. It kind of sets that down here for me. I like that better. Okay, I'm going to go in the middle one and barely do my nose. That's about the most nose contour anybody gets out of me. And that's even if I remember, if I feel like doing it. Alright, let me get this out of the way. And then I'm going to do blush. I'm going to use this Anastasia Blush Kiss. This one's in Radiant. And since I went with such a darker peachy, I think I'm just going to mix this one and this corner one. And kind of keep it that way. Yeah. So, ooh, yeah, these are pigmented too, and I need to remember that. See? I like a lot of blush though, so to each their own. If you don't do this much. I like to look a little bit like a hooker on my good days, so you know, nothing wrong with that. If you like to look like a hooker too, hey, let's be friends. Fuck it. I'm just kidding, you don't really look like a hooker when you wear too much blush. I just remember my mom saying that to me when I was little. Don't put too much blush on, you look like a hooker. I'd be like, yes, that's the look I was going for, Mom. How do you know it's not what I wanted to do? And then I just kind of go back over sometimes when I go too heavy with that little sponge. And then I'm going to do my highlighter last. I'm going to finish these under eyes real quick because we're almost out of time. I'm going to take that, oh, you guys weren't with me. Some of you might be. I'm going to take this one and go along my eye. I'm probably going to put a liner down real quick. I was going to use a teal liner. Where'd she go? Hold on. Okay, so this is called Whirlpool by Marc Jacobs, excuse me. And this is a teal, and it's beautiful. I use the shit out of it. We're going to stick this underneath here. Oh, a little messy, of course. Okay. Yes, ma'am. And then I'm going to take that color I just showed you from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to set this. I am going to take a little bit of a black. Where'd she go? Where's my black one? And I'm just going to go on the outer V corner right here just a little bit, so it ties in with my upper lash line. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so we're going to take Jada first. I'm not even going to go in with my transition color that I used because you can't even see it now, hardly. So I'm just going to use Jada and go right in. Heavy, heavy, heavy. This is a fun look. I like when I get to be colorful like this and a little more bold. And this isn't for everybody. If you don't like it, don't fucking wear it. It's pretty simple. If this ain't your jam, you don't gotta do it. You don't even have to watch this if you don't want. I've noticed so many people just going after people for what they do on their own channel, and I just can't get over, like, how fucking hard is it if you don't like something, just don't fucking watch it. You don't gotta be a dick to that person. So I went really low with this, mostly because I'm trying to cover up my wrinkles. So, just being honest. So I'm filling in my little wrinkle bag there with that. And I give no fucks, so, you know, yeah. And then I'm going to take a really tiny little one, and I guess I'm just going to go into the black that's in this Jaclyn Hill palette, even though I don't really think it's that great. It'll do. I don't want to have to get the Manny one. Where'd I even put the Manny one? Oh, it's under here. Okay. And I'm just going to go along there. I always say about halfway, but I usually take it all the way in, so it's easier if I just don't say what I'm going to do, because I'll literally be saying, oh, I'm going to do this while I'm doing the exact opposite. It's like my brain hasn't caught up to my fucking mouth yet. Okay, and that's very sloppy, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to take, where'd that brush go? I just had it. She hides from me. I'm going to go back into that Jada color and gently blend that black, because I don't want to make that black go crazy everywhere. I just don't want it to be, well, too late. Well, now I have to put a little black there because I just fucked it all up. Fuck it. It's all good. Yeah, we're just gonna keep bringing this Jada color down. It'll be on the top of our cheeks in a few minutes. Alright, that'll work. Cool. I got 4 minutes left. Let's see how quick I can do this. I'm going to take a little bit of the MAC Giga Black. I'm going to do my lower lashes just quickly. There's black on the bottoms here, so I'm not going to go too crazy because you won't even be able to see them. They should have some mascara on them. For sure. Yeah, just like that. Oh, it sure looks crazy. And I'm going to take a little and just kind of... Oh, I did add a little bit of distortion. It's a liquid liner from Urban Decay. I did use that. Alright, now I'm going to go into my Anastasia palette. And I'm going to grab this color called Orion. And I'm going to use that on my inner corner. And then I'm probably going to use Luna. Oh, yeah. I'll probably use Luna for my highlight. I did bring my Amrezy one. I think I'm not going to use that today. I think we'll just use, oh, kind of more not goldy colors, I guess. Sarah, what you trying to say, girl? So, oh, we just dipped into the orange. I wonder if it'll show up. Okay, good. I did it. We're good. Yeah, we're going to do that. I love that color, Orion. Because when you put it next to blue, it looks more blue. When you put it next to teal, it kind of pulls teal. Super cute. Okay, and then I'm going to take, my brush, wipe it off. I'm going to take Luna and just kind of go right above here. And try not to fuck up my brows. This is always a challenge. Oh, I can't wait till these fucking things are tattooed. I hate doing my brows. It's the one part of my makeup now that I hate doing. And now that I see how easy it is to deal with them when they're tattooed, yeah, I don't even want to deal. Alright, I think that's good. I feel like we look cute. I did bring this fucking, this highlighter from Fenty. And I was just going to grab a little tiny bit of this blue one just to see if it did anything special, and it's not really. So, I mean, it did a little. Never mind, it did a little. Okay. I'm just going to put a little there. That'll work. Alright, let's spray our face. This is some MAC Fix Plus. I have a fan blowing on me, so I don't know how well that's going to work. I'm almost out of time. I might not even be able to do lips with you guys because my camera's about to shut off. So, I'm going to go into Luna, which was the color I showed you guys, and hopefully get that on there. I don't want to make a part 3, so if my, oh shit, I just went into the blue. If my camera shuts off and I haven't done my lips, that's okay. I'm just going to use a nude anyway, so you guys won't miss much. Alright. I went really dark on my forehead today, good lord. It was super dark. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, and then I don't think I'm going to have time to show you my lip. So I'll probably pop my little favorite one on if I can grab it in time. Which I probably can't because my camera's going to shut off. Yeah, I'm just going to use this little random. It's going to be a nude, see? You guys won't even see it. Alright, I love you guys so much. Please go check out all the other girls that did the collab. Obviously, I'll link them all below. I love you guys so much, and yeah, this is our final look. I'm going to spray a little setting spray. You guys ain't going to miss much, so I love you guys. Go check out everybody, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.